As English majors, I think a lot of us are really interested in what it can be done with language that's not just immediately what the person is saying. Like, it's beyond the grammar. It might be like imagery or metaphor, but as a linguistics researcher, you're interested in how the sounds are changing. And that was what my research project was focused on. And what Dr. Dodsworth does specifically is quantitative linguistics, which is really cool because you're applying numbers to language. And she was interested in whether there was something happened with a particular vowel called prenasal ash. And something that was really interesting, it's the sound like in lamp or man or fan. And we might recognize a really southern way to say that would be like fan or lamp. My favorite was when someone said Shazam, which was a really great example of that. But you can actually go back and quantify that. And because they have speakers who are different ages, we could see how old you are. Is that going to change how you say this vowel? And the question is, like, do vowels actually show trajectories, or they change with time? And what's cool about Raleigh is kind of like a historical perspective, is are enough people moving here that the southern accent is kind of changing. So that's what we were studying, why it was kind of interesting. But as a student also, beyond just answering interesting questions, the opportunity to spend a lot of time one-on-one with a professor is really amazing, because you can take a class and you're kind of one among a group of students, but as a researcher, I was one-on-one with Dr. Dodsworth every week. I got to read really interesting things. Not that my course readings weren't interesting, but what I read for research was a lot more fun. And all the questions that I had, she immediately answered in detail. And it was just a really interesting dialogue with the two of us. So research definitely enhanced my classroom experience and let me learn more fun things.